Hi, my name is Lauren and I would like to start my presentation about the introduction of cybersecurity. First, I would like to talk about the definitions of cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is short for cybersecurity technology or information security technology. It also known as information security or computer security. Cybersecurity is the practice of protecting computer systems, networks, digital assets, devices, and data from unauthorized access, damage, theft, and disruptions. Cybersecurity also the organizations and collections of interacting processes intended to make a cyberspace safe and secure. And next, I would like to talk about the type of cybersecurity. There are many types of cybersecurity, but I just choose 4 of them. The first one is network security. Network security focuses on protecting computer networks, infrastructure, and the data transmitted. Network security also ensures the data in the network service and the resources is accessible only to the authorized individuals or systems. So, through the network security, others cannot simply to change the data in the network service and resources. And the second cybersecurity is information security. Information security is focused on protecting sensitive data and information. The example of sensitive data and information is a phone number, email address, or even information about our family. And the third one is application security. It aims to identify and relieve breach in software and applications. These include secure coding practice, vulnerability scanning, and the penetration testing. Application security can protect our personal information in applications such as Facebook and Instagram. And the last cybersecurity is cloud security. Cloud security focuses on protecting data and applications hosted in cloud environments. It also involves authentication, encryption, and monitoring. Cloud security is quite important for me as a student because cloud security can protect my data of the coursework or assignment that are saved in the cloud environments. My last main point in my presentation is example of cybersecurity. I just picked 2 examples, which is firewalls and antivirus software. Firewalls are network security devices to control the incoming and outgoing network traffic. Firewalls also are a critical component of modern networks security and play a crucial role in protecting systems and data from malicious activities, unauthorized access, cyber attacks, and other threats. There's some example of firewalls, which is software firewalls and the cloud-based firewall. And the next example is antivirus software. Antivirus software, also known as anti-malware software, and is primarily designed to protect our computer or device from various types of malware, including virus, spyware, adware, ransomware, and more. The purpose of the antivirus software is to protect digital device and data, and it also can detect, prevent, and remove the malicious software. There's one example that given is the Windows Defenders, and there's others example in this picture.
Now, I will be exploring the local real-life news and ethical issue of the news. This news is happened in Kuala Lumpur. The news is talking about the two potential companies in Malaysia confirmed affected by MOVEit cybersecurity incident. The content of the news is Prudential Assurance Malaysia BHT PAMB and Prudential BSN Takaful BHT Pro BSN have confirmed their exposure to the global data theft attack on MOVEit, exploiting a 0-day vulnerability. Upon discovery, both companies swiftly isolate the affected server and launch an expensive investigation while notifying relevant authorities. Personal agent and customer data may have been compromised, including name, contract number, national identification number, and partial finance information. They are actively working to confirm the extent of the breach. PAMB and Pro BSN emphasize their commitment to enhancing defense systems and are taking immediate steps to inform affected customers and provide support. They have also established a dedicated hotline for customers seeking education information about the incident. Now I'm exploring the ethical issue. For the first ethical issue is data protection and privacy. According to the news article above, the potential impact of the data breach on customers is extremely serious, including identity, theft, finance fund, and more. Criminals may be able to simulate the customer to commit fund or open fake account in their name information. Protecting customer information is basic to the success of a company business, and it is part of a company responsibility to do. Company must protect the privacy and security. This effect may not only be short-term, but also have long-term implications for personal privacy and financial security. In this case, the company faces a huge ethical responsibility. Companies need to take steps to protect their customers of their information, not only because of the law, but also because of the trust and respect their customers. When both companies discovered breaches, they took steps to quarantine the affected server and notify the appropriate authorities for investigation. For the second ethical issue is transparency and communication. According to the news story above, transparency and communication play a crucial role in cybersecurity incidents. Such communication is not only important for customers and stakeholders to understand the incident, but it also demonstrates the company's honesty and responsibility. In this case, both companies took action to isolate the affected server and launch an investigation. This action not only alleviates customer concerns but also help maintain their trust in the company. Companies have an ethical obligation to provide support and solutions to affected customers to reduce the risk they face. As a conclusion, transparent communication can build and maintain the trust of customer and stakeholder. The next member will tell you the international real-life news about cybersecurity.
Hi lecturer, Miss Tan. I am Lee Jianwei. Let us go through the international real-life news. The international real-life news that I have discovered is EU draft rules propose tougher cybersecurity labeling rules for Amazon, Google, and Microsoft. This is the storyline of the news. The news is reported on Wednesday, 10 May 2023 in Brazil by the reporter Fu Yinqu. In the storyline news for the first, joint ventures. Non-EU cloud giants such as Amazon, Google,
and Microsoft can only attain the coveted EU cybersecurity label by forming joint ventures with EU-based companies. Hence, the companies from outside the EU are restricted to holding minority stakes in these joint ventures. Employees with access to EU data must undergo rigorous screening processes and must be located within the 27-country EU bloc. In data localization, all cloud service must be operated and maintained exclusively from within the EU, and customer data storage and processing must also be confined to EU territories. For the legal precedents, EU laws take precedence over non-EU laws concerning the cloud service provider, reaffirming data sovereignty and jurisdiction. At the bottom is the news link. In this news, I have found out two ethical issues. First, data privacy and security. The EU draft proposal aims to enhance data privacy and security by requiring cloud service providers to meet specific cybersecurity standards. This reflects the ethical concern of protecting individuals and business data from breach and unauthorized access. It could process data exclusively within the EU raises questions about data privacy and security. However, the strict requirements, including the need for joint ventures with EU-based companies, could be seen as a barrier to entry for non-EU providers, potentially limiting consumer choice. The EU is prioritizing the protection of sensitive data, which can be seen as an ethical stance. It could be argued that restricting access to global tech giants could limit innovation and competition in the market. Last ethical issue is fragmentation of EU single market. It will lead to an inconsistent regulatory landscape within the EU, where different countries can have varying rules and standards. This fragmentation can create confusion for business and hinder the free flow of goods and service, which is one of the fundamental principles of the EU single market. The fragmentation could also act as a barrier to market access for non-EU cloud service providers. The company might find it challenging to navigate the diverse and potentially conflicting regulation imposed by different EU member states. This raises ethical questions about fairness, competition, and also the commitment to promoting an open and competitive market. Fragmentation can stifle innovation by creating additional compliance burdens for business. When companies have to adapt to a patchwork of regulation, they may allocate resources to compliance rather than investing in research, development, and innovation. This could potentially slow down technological advancements and limit the choice for consumers. This is the part for my presentation.
Hi, my name is Chan Ching Yi, and I got two ethical perspectives for this conclusion, which is deontology ground and utilitarianism ground. Based on deontological theory, I think it is a duty for every company to ensure their cybersecurity system is strong to protect their customers' data, especially finance companies like insurance companies. I would like to relate it to the local real-life news that my friend Icon present. As we know, cybersecurity is about making cyberspace safe and secure. I think it is crucial to enhance information security because it focuses on protecting data and information of customers. For example, hackers might steal customers' money through online by using their personal information if the information security isn't strong enough. Besides that, insurance companies should also let their customers know how their personal information and data is protected. These duties are to respect and tell the truth to their customers. While based on utilitarian theory, I think it is alright to ignore minority benefits for a better outcome. It is important to prioritize the major benefits. I would like to relate it to the international real-life news that my friend Zheng Wei present. I think the non-European Union cloud giants joint ventures with European Union-based companies can ensure they can still expand their market in Euro countries. Like, for instance, The majority stakes are owned by ownership companies inside European Union. This can prevent the users' data will be used by the cloud company without users' knowledge. With this reason, the non-European Union cloud giants can maintain trust in Europe countries because the employee screening and data will be in Europe countries. Therefore, the privacy of the data cloud users will be guaranteed. And that's all from me and my team. Thank you.